Hey everybody, welcome to another 10-minute Marvel video, and we're still talking Agatha All Along. I had no plans to do this video until I started thinking about my breakdown of why everybody is on the Witch's Road. And I realized there's an interesting parallel here. And I mean, we know we're getting an episode that is very kind of Wizard of Oz-ish. We've seen that in the trailers. But I think there's way more parallels to the Wizard of Oz than we think, than we've kind of noticed to this point. And I'm going to draw kind of direct parallels as to who each character is. So we're going to start off with Lilia Calderu, because Lilia Calderu is, well, scared all the time. She's scared of what happens to witches. She's scared of the witches being burned. She's scared of her powers actually, leading to her death. So she's the Scarecrow. There's a direct kind of correlation for me there. Then we go to Jennifer Kale. Jennifer Kale, she's the Tin Man. She wants a heart. She had this heart before. And in fact, I think it's this idea of she wants this heart. She wants the reason to get her powers back. I think she's bound herself. She wants to be able to heal people again and to be able to use her powers for good. But now she's just using them as a charlatan. And once she gets her heart back, she's going to not be bound anymore. Because I don't think she truly is bound. I think that she had such a passion as a midwife, as being able to help these mothers and be able to save many babies and mothers who wouldn't have made it because of her magic, and then to be accused and basically to be brought to somewhere where she thought she was going to be kind of part of something bigger, something that was going to be helping people in the long run, and then just find out and have that kind of taken from her. Next up, I think that we have Alice Gulliver Wu, or Wu Gulliver, and she's going to be the Cowardly Lion. She needs to be able to face her fear. In episode 4, we see this really paralleled out. She is scared, she is running, and much like her mother, she's always been on the run. She's never been able to stop and face the curse. She's been hidden from it, but she's never truly been able to face it and deal with it head on. She's never had the courage to do that. Then, the teen, that's Toto. At least that's one of the elements that it could be. I actually think that Sharon Davis might be Toto. Just kind of this happy person, kind of just tagging along. Of course, Toto doesn't die, so maybe Sharon Davis is the another witch. But I think the teen probably will be set up kind of to be Toto. This idea of that he's just kind of tagging along with Agatha. And Agatha is, of course, our Dorothy for this thing. She just kind of wants to get home. And what home is, it might be kind of, she hasn't really truly been home. She hasn't been in her own body. And when she finally was really back in her body, she was immediately attacked by the Salem 7. So I think that, yeah, she just wants to get home. And then Rio, well, Rio is the Wicked Witch of the West. Rio is going to be the one who is kind of trying to stop them, mess with them along the way. And not necessarily, well, kind of the villain of the story. Much like the Wizard of Oz has the Wicked Witch of the West, she is the villain. She wants to get the ruby shoes. She wants to stop Dorothy. But kind of the big thing is each of them finding what was truly in them the whole time. At the end, the Great Wizard of Oz, he can't give them what they want. It was in them all along. And I think that we're going to see kind of that paralleled through this this series. They're going to reach the end of the Witch's Road, and there's not going to be like this magical flash of power. It's going to be each of them kind of on a self-reflection, introspection kind of moment, and them realizing this is who I truly am. This is what was in me all along, and who I truly get to be. So I think that there's a ton of other parallels too. Obviously, the whole idea of this road, and in like the opening credits of the first episode, there's this caution tape yellow road pathway kind of laid out through the woods, this caution tape on the ground. So I think that there's way more to this Wizard of Oz thing than maybe first appeared to be. I think in my head I was thinking, okay, we're going to have the Wizard of Oz, that's going to be one particular episode, one particular trial, probably Lilia's one. And that's going to be where most of the parallels end. But now looking at it, I think for the 5 who headed off on the road originally, not counting Sharon Davis because she wasn't supposed to be there, I think there's a direct parallel to each. And then that asks the question, okay, who is Rio's character? You can check out my videos on the theories about that. But in the parallel, in this example, in this idea, she probably is going to be that Wicked Witch of the West. But let me know your thoughts on that down in the comment section below. Do you think I lined them up correctly to who their parallels are for this walk down the yellow brick road? Let me know that, like I was saying, down in the comment section below. And if you enjoy this content, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. Tons of videos coming out today on Agatha All Along. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts. And if you want to hear our full conversation on these episodes, kind of the breakdowns of the questions and theories that Greg and I have, we have a podcast, 10 Minute Marvel, that comes out every Tuesday. Over here on YouTube, you can find it by clicking on the channel and then the podcast tab, or you can find it wherever you get your friendly neighborhood podcasts from. And check out the other theory videos that I've put up. And if you want to know when we put new videos up, subscribe and click that notification bell. It's going to be the best way to do that. But with that, see you next time.